Two young boys walk into a room. There are rows of computers placed on a long table against the wall.
Let me tell you a short story about a young child who woke up one day and couldn't see. It starts, Hapo zamani za kale. Once upon a time, there was a small boy who walked into an inABLE assistive technology computer lab, and it was humming like wings of 100 butterflies trapped in a bowl. He entered this space, crackling with vibrations, and walked towards a table at the farthest end of the room and reached out in front of him. The tips of his fingers felt the plastic casing for the first time. And he took his hand and glided it along the frame, feeling for the rounded edges and the tiny knobs at the bottom, buttons. Below that, his hands found something else, dozens of ridges on a flat surface that clicked when you pressed. This story of this child is really my story. That was the first time I was introduced to computers. I was barely 8 and wouldn't realize till much later how much bigger the world would become just from that one machine.
The narrator crosses a busy street and stops at the sidewalk to make a phone call.
Hey Google.
And as the world got bigger, the gadgets got smaller.
Hello there. How can I be of service?
Call mom.
Calling mom.
In high school, sitting in front of another computer, I pick the headphones that lie across the monitor and put them on. I log in and start typing, slowly at first, then faster and faster, till I'm convinced smoke will start rising from the keys. I don't remember what I was writing. It was either an impassioned love letter, or more likely, the last attempt to start and finish an overdue assignment. I don't know if I ever did hand that one in, but it doesn't matter, because here, I'm in college. A laptop in front of me, one earphone in, typing as the professor talks. I am seated at the very front of the class, and the windows are open. Around me, pages are turning, pens to paper. Finals are coming, and everyone is busy writing all they can. And here, again, is that same child, in a boardroom. Here I am at the front of the room, loosely holding a tablet while giving a presentation at work. It's exhilarating, and at the end of the presentation, I take a seat as my co-workers applaud. I'm headed home now, but we have a few things to buy for morning pancakes. I stop by at the shop, walk in, ask for eggs and flour, and of course, because we're in Kenya, lipa na M-Pesa. She says yes, I can pay with M-Pesa. I pull out my phone. It's a very nice phone. Great camera, I'm told. I scroll through, find the pay by M-Pesa option, and send the amount. She hands me the eggs and flour, and I continue down the road. And this is where the story ends, except it doesn't, because we are back in the first room, the one that sounds like 1,000 butterfly wings trapped in a bowl. And the child is seated in front of the computer, unsure of what to do. I walk up to him, take his hand, and guide it through the keyboard for what will be for him the first time.
A woman is seated alone in a room. She is positioned front and center of the frame.
I founded inABLE in 2009 to address the lack of assistive technology computer skills training in schools for the blind in Kenya. This situation is not unique to blind students only. Schools for the deaf and other disabilities are also heavily affected. This also applies to other African countries. I hope you can join us in helping young people with disabilities to acquire the digital skills that they need to be able to participate in the global economy. Join us in advancing digital accessibility and assistive technology in Africa. Thank you.